Hello there, students. This is Mr. Deegan. It's VidNotes time. What happened if I came over to your desk right now and took your cell phone, your backpack, everything you own? That's not unlike imperialism. It's 6 VidNotes. Let's talk about it. The learning target. I will understand European imperialism and countries' resistance to it. There are 4 countries I'd like you to write down. Actually, there are more areas of the world. Write them now. India, here it is in South Asia, the continent of Africa, China, and Japan. We're going to be talking about how they all responded to European imperialism. Let's review what is imperialism. Please write down the definition. Imperialism is a country's plan to increase its power by taking over another country. It's about power. It's about taking over. 3 forms of imperialism. Number 1, colonies. Number 2, protectorates. Number 3, spheres of influence. What are these 3 forms? Form number 1, colonies. Let's define it. Colonies are lands that an empire owns beyond its home. And this map shows Britain in red. I circled where Britain is, and all of the red countries here are all owned by Britain at one time, including India, including Australia, including Egypt and Sudan. These are British colonies. Let's not forget the US. What are some examples of colonies? The mother country is Britain. The colony is India. France is the mother country, and France owned Haiti as a colony. Remember Toussaint Louverture, the slave? Britain also owned the African colony of Kenya. Please write those down in your chart. The second form of imperialism is protectorate. The word protect is in this word. So what's it mean? A protectorate is a piece of land that is protected by another country's military. And that's what's going on here in this picture. An example of a protectorate in world history, the protector country is Britain, and the protectorate, Britain is protecting the African country of Egypt. Please shade in Egypt on your map now. Shade in where it is and then label it Egypt. It's in Northeast Africa. Important waterway. In 1869, the French and British built a water route through Egypt called the Suez Canal. In 1882, Britain claimed Egypt as a protectorate. As a result, Britain then owned the Suez Canal until 1956. And here in red is the Suez Canal. Please trace the red route on your map now. It starts in Portugal with the star, and it goes into the Mediterranean Sea, and then it goes here. The Suez Canal is right here where this box is, and there is the Red Sea, and then it empties out into the Indian Ocean, and please connect it with the heart, which is in India. Form number 3 of imperialism, spheres of influence. What does it mean? An area that is not officially controlled by a country, but that feels pressure to listen to a country's orders. An example of spheres of influence, the controlling country, well, European countries of Britain, France, and Germany, and the country that was influenced, that was feeling the pressure, would be China. And if you look at this map, in different colors are the different European powers that control parts of China. European imperialism in Africa. Let's head to this continent just south of Europe. African countries resent, meaning they're angry at, European imperial rule and economic exploitation, which means being taken advantage of. There's the angry face. an example of economic exploitation in Africa. The European country of Belgium takes over Congo in 1885. Here is Congo in Central Africa. Belgian imperialists, there they are in this picture, enslaved the Congo people and forced them to harvest rubber and ivory. And here is a Congo person who is holding, that is a real human hand. If the Congo people did not harvest rubber and ivory, they were punished, including getting their hands chopped off. European imperialism in India. Let's head further east to India. Britain started a successful business in India called the East India Company in 1608. People in India, including leader Mohandas Gandhi, this man right here, wanted British domination of trade to stop. It had been going on for hundreds of years, and the British East India Company was very controlling. In pink is all of the areas of India that it did control. How did India respond to this? The people of India first responded to British imperialism by using violence. Indians fought in the Sepoy Rebellion in 1857. Britain won. Here are the fighters of India, the Sepoys, and they are fighting the British soldiers in their red coats. How else did India respond? The people of India also responded to British imperialism by uniting using nationalism. The first Indian nationalist political party, called the Indian National Congress, was founded in 1885. And this is a group picture of the members of that Indian National Congress who formed. Somewhere in this photo is Gandhi. He was there. European imperialism in China. Let's head further east and talk about this Asian country. Britain, France, and Germany tried to put pressure on China's economy by making it their sphere of influence. European Christian missionaries also tried to spread European culture into China. So here you see the European powers splicing up, they're chopping up China, and this man represents the Chinese people, and he's saying, no, no. And then here you see a European missionary who is spreading the Christian faith into China. How did China respond to this? China responded by using violence. In 1900, a group of Chinese fighters called Boxers fought and killed foreign traders and Christian missionaries who were living in China. This event was called the Boxer Rebellion. And these Boxers thought that they had a specific religion that allowed the bullets from the Europeans to bounce directly off of them. And they happened to be wrong about that. Imperialism in Japan. We head further east to the island country of Japan. America ended Japan's policy of isolationism, which means don't trade with foreigners. Commodore, which is a military term, military leader term, Commodore Matthew Perry and his American crew opened Japan to foreign trade in 1853. Here is Matthew Perry, and this painting shows Matthew Perry and his American crew meeting Japanese leaders for the very first time. We are almost done. Look back over your notes. Think of one research question that you would like to ask that asks a deeper question about the information. And when you're done with this research question, which is for 2 points, you are done with lesson 6-6. This is Mr. Deegan signing off.